Okay, YouTubers, this is a quick retro review of one of the first Sony CD players, the CDP 750. Now I've taken the lid off here so we can have a look at what's going on. It's got the typical old-fashioned Sony mechanism there for the CDs, which was latterly adapted to DVDs, which was then used actually in the PlayStation 1. Over here we've got it's not very sophisticated, well, it is very sophisticated CPUs and electronics, but traditional wise it's not that sophisticated. We've got an old square box transformer there. Reason being that unlike this amplifier underneath, by the way, which is playing Adele, which has got a toroidal transformer, the reason why Sony presumably chose a square box transformer was the fact that, in theory at least, no, shall we say, the effect of the transformer does not have any effect on the digital signal, as all the signals are digital. Therefore, it's not analog. Unlike an amplifier, this has got an absolutely massive transformer inside there. So we're inside here. What do we have? We have a few old traditional Sony CPUs that were originally used in the first CD player. I think that was a 101. This is a 750. I think the 101 came out in 90 or 91. This one came out in 92. As I said, it's a 750, more advanced version. Top of the range at the time, cost £250, and which is about $400 or $500 maybe. Obviously the CD player format was a deal between Sony and Philips, a Dutch company at the time. Hence, inside here we've got quite a few oddball electronics which are not found anymore in Sony devices. So apart from the dedicated Sony operating system things that drive things like continuous play, shuffle, repeat, etc., etc., and the LEDs, we've got dedicated Philips CPUs for operating the CD standard and decoding the CD standard, in addition to Toshiba chips and I think it is, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's Mitsubishi DA converters here that are operating. And strangely for this machine, I believe this is one of the first machines to operate the first digital out. Now this is what's called a SPDIF, Sony Philips digital interface, digital out fixed at 44.1 kilohertz. Now I have used this in the time when I was recording to DAT, which strangely enough forced the DAT to lock to 44.1 instead of the 48 that it was recording to in analog. So anyway, that's a quick roundup of the Sony CDP 750. Not much value these days, but surely deserves to be in a museum somewhere.